Hello! Welcome back to
Crafty Leaks.
And today is a collaboration with Katy Ryles Art, and I'll leave the details down below. And it's a game I used to play as a child, and Katy came up with a lovely name for it, and it's called the Odd Duck Challenge. Basically, me and Rianne both gave her a list of 3 words that made us think of Christmas, and then 1 word each that's the odd duck, which basically means, you know.
Also, by Christmas, we don't necessarily mean the Christian aspect, just the what it's become in modern day society.
And then Katy sent me a set and Rianne a set, so that's what we're going to do today.
And they're going to do 2.
Yeah, so I'm poor Katie's going to do 2, and I feel sorry for her.
I feel so bad.
But she wanted to, so there we are. So I'm going to use a canvas
and the question, for the question of the hour is, I'm using this, and we got it from a scroller box, as you can see. But what is it not? What is it not? Does that stand for something? But what is it not?
Answers down below, please.
What isn't it? I'm so confused.
Anyway, I'm going to use a canvas board and gouache paint.
This was the paper, by the way.
Yeah, and nice, Rianne's going to use that
book. And slightly textured, exactly how I like it. And
I couldn't find her paint, so...
My Van Gogh ones, which I love. I'm annoyed that
she's going to use my...
hasn't found them yet.
They're really nice paints, though.
They were really nice. I still prefer my other ones. But that's just because I know what I'm doing with them. These were really nice too. It was like they weren't too different. Yeah. So if you like,
so have you got an idea what you're doing?
I'm thinking a nice cozy picture, like a fireplace and stockings and stuff.
We won't give you what the 3 words are until the end, and then we'll see if you can pick out what words you think that Katy gave us, and we'll let you know at the end whether you're right or not. So let's get on with it.
Let's get creative. That's a good word.
These are the Paul Rubens paints, watercolour paint set that Rianne borrowed to do hers.
Because somebody lost mine.
Those were the Hemi gouache.
I mean, they still are the Hemi gouache. This is voiceovers, by the way. You have us briefly for about 4 minutes of the video. Yeah, that colour didn't work out, so I had to try again. There you go, see? There you go. This is how I like to do brick texture.
I love it.
I like doing stone bridges, so if you have pictures of stone bridges, please tag us on Instagram. That will be your permission of, yes, you can paint my bridge, and I'll even make like a whole video on my bridges. I've only got 2 so far, because I've only got 2 pictures of bridges.
Riam's going, a fireplace is basically a bridge over a fire.
Yeah! It's a fire bridge, except you don't walk on it.
Yeah.
Cats might know.
We do a bit of a review, more of a review at the end.
Of the whole, painting process and thought process. Process.
Yes, process.
Look at Zanko, look at me film.
And I changed the colour of this sky about 6 times. I did 3 times.
She's so selfish. She never films me. I only film her, and it's like...
Oh, look, it matches the frog tape on the side.
I like that colour. You can see the texture in the paper there, and the colour. I like these watercolours.
They are very nice, aren't they?
I still prefer my Van Gogh ones, but these ones are good. I'm not... The fire was tricky because it looked nice, and then I had to paint black around it. And
I think it's great the way you did it.
Really?
Oh. Yeah.
Teddy bear.
I like your teddy bear. I want to go and cuddle your teddy bear.
I should have probably done it with a smaller brush. I like watching people do watercolours though, because it's so inexact, but at the end, the project is just fully good, just fully good. You took forever to colour in that hat.
I did. I think I did E.T. a lot quicker. I changed the colour of him again.
Oh my God.
I kept changing the colours. That's what I like about gouache, is the fact that you can just go back over with a different colour.
I think you need to add a bit more water though when you're doing backgrounds.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I did add. The only thing I can think of is I might need to do a primer down before painting.
But then you can't see what the drawings and stuff.
No.
Oh look, it's more teddy bear.
I know.
So I added some yellow around the sides. You see the yellow that was supposed to be like the light.
And I liked your tinsel, the way your tinsel came out. I was like, how did you manage to make your tinsel look like tinsel?
I was kind of worried, but I sort of did the same thing I did with the tree, honestly. It's quite easy.
It's a ball.
It's a ball.
Are you sure it's a ball?
Ignore that you can see the drawing of the ball underneath, and this is more ball. This is very good UFO.
Oh, I don't know.
But since we know it's a spaceship, it's technically not
UFO.
identified.
No, it's ET spaceship, so it's not unidentified, yeah.
Exactly.
Did you see I changed the colour again of the sky?
And this is me painting my tree.
I love the way you do the tree and the fire. Your technique of doing it.
The side of the
lovely.
tree wasn't like what I wanted it to be, because like the fireplace was too close. I drew it a bit finicky, so yeah. But I'm not used to doing trees, so there's a new
I like the technique.
chance for
It's really
everything.
good.
And
there's my tree.
2020's been a bit weird. We thought we'd mention that too.
Yeah.
You know, not just the thing that should not be named that begins with a C.
No, there's been lots of. We lost a couple of our pets. We've had a few illnesses in the family.
A few, maybe this is an illness, maybe it's not.
Yeah, so it's been up and down. We've not had a good year. We're actually looking forward to next year more.
Yeah, just to leave everything behind. We don't think it'll be magically resolved or anything.
No.
But also, we've been having floods recently, and it's still like raining every day, and it's
Yeah. So
I like your pencil work on this.
Oh,
it
thank you.
really adds depth.
It
to
does,
everything.
doesn't it? It's a lot easier to get outlines and things with pencil crayons.
Even though you didn't have them insanely sharp,
No, I didn't.
you like them though.
This is Rianne's favourite bit.
It wasn't. The tape was done really weirdly, so it was less satisfying in real life. This one took a lot of strength because of the way it was taped on. So here's my T-Rex. It's a bit smaller than I initially wanted, because I initially wanted to do like a little teddy, but then I just thought this would be a bit cuter.
It is cute.
We've got my lovely toys, and you've also got a little Rubik's Cube poking out, which you can't really see that well.
It's very cute.
And then I've got my lovely stockings, so you can see, and my lovely tinsel.
Can you guess which is the odd duck?
I wonder. I love the texture of these paints on this paper though.
They are really nice.
I got very distracted then. This is...
Here's my robin.
It's a very cute robin.
And we've got some Christmas trees there and there and there. We have our UFO. And we have snow. Can you guess which my one was? The odd duck was... Yay!
I enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I do love your... I like the wood floor. I think that's gorgeous.
I like the floor, but I don't like the colour here. I wish I went something different.
I don't know, it makes me feel warm and cosy.
Do you like my tree?
I do like your tree. The trees come out better than my tree. But I'm happy with mine. The reason I chose what I did was basically because I was humming and hawing, coming up with all these different ideas.
She spent a lot of time planning this.
I did. And then I seen something with ET on it. And I thought, oh, ET. I was actually a member of the ET fan club when I was a child. So I thought ET, and, you know, what better than a nice snowy scene. And then, of course, I had to put the robin in. Yeah, and the log cabin. I always think a log cabin always makes me feel...
But she didn't just use the paints.
I didn't. I used these, which I'd never used before. And you'd have seen in the clips of, I gave you a quick look at them. And they were actually really good.
That's good.
Yeah, they weren't too expensive. I got them off Amazon. I'll put the details up here now, and hopefully I'll remember to put them down below. And yeah, there was 3 sheets of pencils like that, and they were all the colours. And it was just a good way of, I was finding with the gouache on the canvas, it was leaving lots of gaps, and it didn't seem, there was no clean edges. I couldn't get a clean edge no matter what I was doing. So by using the pencil, I managed to give it a bit of a clean edge.
Smoother.
Yeah. And how did you find the actual paper on this, Ray?
I actually really liked it because I don't like overly textured paper because I think it's harder to draw on, it's harder to paint on and not have the white gaps that you were having. But then it's got slightly textured, so it makes the paint look so nice. Like if we go to a blank bit, which is a bit more blanker, just
I'll give it to you too.
zoom in to the stones or something, you can see the texture it added.
It does look really, really nice. So
And
you can recommend
really
this
nice.
paper, can't we?
For watercolours anyway. It's really good. I don't remember what this came with. Oh, was it the Graphitin stuff?
Yes.
Which we need to try out later.
Yes.
But we got distracted by doing this because
That's why we hadn't tried it.
we've been busy bees.
Yeah, that's why we hadn't tried it with the graphite, because we're still waiting for Rianne to do her video on that.
Graphitin. My
Yeah.
paper.
So, but she's
Very-
used the paper now, so that's one thing.
Yeah, the reason I haven't is because I've just been a very busy bee. Very
Yes.
busy bee. And she's not messy at all, is she? No.
No, I'm not a messy person.
She's like,
No. But I would like to thank Katy again for doing this collaboration with us. She is an absolute wonderful artist.
very good.
Yeah, she is. She does very similar things to us. She does the scroller box unboxing. I think she does Upcrate. I believe she does. And she's also trying the American art supplies at the moment.
And stuff.
Yeah, and she's doing, the last video of hers I watched was she was doing a dragon horoscopes,
I like dragons. Dragons
Yeah.
are good.
and really good. So I do suggest you go over and take a look at her channel. You get hooked, trust me, she's fantastic. So thank you again, Katy. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed following us on our little odd duck challenge. And if
Duck Genie.
Yeah, and if you decide to have a go at the challenge with a friend or something, please tag us. We'd love to see what you get up to. We're over on Instagram, so you can tag us over there.
At crafty_leaks, I think.
Yes.
We also have a TikTok.
Yeah.
Check that out.
All details again for those are down below.
We also have a YouTube channel, oddly enough. Don't know if you heard about it.
So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Crafty Leaks.
Bye.
Bye.